You're broken down and tired of living life on the merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Ooh, mountains, we gon' walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, I'll like the waves. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you. When the silence isn't quiet and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe, and I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll take the Jewish feet. Move mountains, bring it to his feet. Move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, all we need is hope, and for that we have each other, and for that we have each other. And we will rise, we will rise, we'll rise. Oh, we'll rise. I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I will rise 1,000 times again. And we'll rise up, I like the waves. We'll rise up, in spite of the ache. We'll rise up, and we'll do it 1,000 times again. You, you're broken down and tired of living life on the merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Ooh, mountains, we gon' walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. The silence isn't quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe. And I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll take the to his feet. Move mountains, bring it to his feet. Move mountains.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the graduation ceremony for the 2020 graduating class of Hope High School. The colors will be presented by Hope High School's Air Force Junior ROTC.
Color guard, attend height, carry colors, forward, march, left, right, left. Color guard, hold, face, post. Present, arms. Order, arms. 3, cover. Right, face. Forward, arch. Left, right.
Ladies and gentlemen, our Superintendent of the Hope Public Schools, Dr. Bobby Hart.
Thank you for that introduction, Mr. Hoagland, and thank you to you and your staff for the way you've approached this shutdown and for putting this graduation ceremony together. On behalf of the faculty and staff of the Hope Public School Systems and our entire community, I want to congratulate the class of 2020 on reaching this milestone. Your accomplishment should not be taken lightly. You've earned it. There have been many hours of work and sacrifice by you and your families to reach this day. I'm truly sorry that the circumstances don't allow us to all gather in one location to celebrate you. I hope that in some small way that this ceremony will demonstrate to each of you that we as a community and a school system care and support your accomplishment. Our challenge to you is to keep learning. Whether in college, the military, the workforce, trade school, wherever it is, don't stop learning. Again, congratulations to each of you, and remember that Hope Public Schools stands ready to serve you in any way you may need.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Board of the Hope Public Schools, Linda Haynes.
Winston Churchill once said, "Never let a crisis go to waste." In this time of global crisis, we hope that you are not wasting time focusing on the bad, but rather seeking the good things going on around you. None of us expected graduation of your high school career to look like this. You deserve to have hundreds of people cheering for your accomplishments. Please know that those people and good wishes are still being sent to you from those same hundreds of people, even if not in person. We hope that you take the lessons you've learned over your entire school career and this time of quarantine on with you to whatever comes next in your life. Lessons about sharing, about surrounding yourself with good friends, about not taking people or moments for granted, that nothing in life is guaranteed, and to make the best use of your time. Thank your parents and those people around who helped get you to this moment of accomplishment. Know that your parents, family, and we as a school board are extremely proud of you. Focus on the next set of goals you have for your life. Whether you're in the workforce, military, job training, or college, excel at whatever you do. Continue to develop into a good citizen of whatever community you're in. If you stay here for work or school, help make Hope a better place because you're here. If you're going away for your next chapter, take the best parts of Hope with you. Congratulations, class of 2020. We are proud of the achievement you've made, and we continue to cheer you on in your next adventure in life. Make it a good one.
Our speaker is a graduate of Hope High School's class of 1993. Stephen Walden is a professional artist whose work has been featured across the country from New York to Chicago to San Francisco. Stephen has created artwork for various professional sports franchises, private collections, and Hollywood celebrities. Notable people who either own Stephen's work or who Stephen has worked alongside include former President Bill Clinton, Mad Men's John Hamm, Captain Marvel's Brie Larson, comedian Cedric the Entertainer, wrestler Hulk Hogan, and many others. Although born and raised in Hope, Arkansas, Stephen currently lives in St. Louis, Missouri. Stephen and his work have been featured on local and national media news outlets, including NBC, ABC, CBS, Fox, MajorLeagueBaseball.com, and SportsIllustrated.com, and most importantly, on his mother's refrigerator. In order to bridge his desire to help others and to create art, Stephen works extensively with a number of charities, including Make-A-Wish, the Muscular Dystrophy Association, and several others. To date, his works have helped raise over $250,000 for different charities across the country. Ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Walden.
To the students, families, and faculty of Hope High School's graduating class of 2020, I'm sorry. When Mr. Hoagland asked me to be the speaker so many months ago, I was ecstatic. I mean, this is a bucket list accomplishment for me. And I admit it, I cried happy tears, like the finale to The Office. But now, for a lot of you, it's more like the finale to Game of Thrones. Maybe you had plans to celebrate the culmination of almost 2 decades of schooling by being surrounded by your friends and family, snapping photos, live streaming laughter, sharing your joy with the world. Or maybe you were just going to sneak out early and meet up with your cool uncle who scored you a case of beverages from the Boll Weevil. But now you and your fake IDs are at home, watching this. I know. Graduation speeches are supposed to be uplifting. Well, that was before 2020 rolled in and said, hey, all you cool cats and kittens, before rubbing sardine oil all over our shoes. But you know what, seniors? I think that there's something to take from this. I mean, graduation is supposed to be like this big moment where you're crossing the threshold from being a kid in school, taking your first step into the world as an adult. And now you're learning one of the adultiest things you can possibly learn. As an adult, sometimes things just suck. If 2020 were a person, it would have this haircut and it would want to speak to a manager. My hope for you is that this has not been a major setback, that you are healthy, that no one in your family has succumbed to the illness that has gripped the entire world. Hope, Arkansas has an advantage of being an outlier, far away from a major urban area. It's not like where I live, which is St. Louis. And that's where I'm currently recording this speech for you. See, there's the arch. As of May 3rd, 2020, St. Louis has 3,433 people who are infected. That's about 1/3 of the population of Hope. 177 of those people have died. We have all been asked to put our lives on pause. For nearly 70,000 Americans, those numbers are as of today, they didn't get to pause their lives. Theirs were stopped. I don't say this to guilt you out of your own feelings of loss and disappointment and not having a traditional graduation ceremony. Instead, I say it to offer a new context or a reframe. Let me offer a glasses half full perspective on this reshuffled graduation ceremony. What we have is an opportunity to take another look at loss, not just what it means to grieve something, but to look at how we respond to it. You heard the intro, that really glowing intro that pumped me up and said all these amazingly great things about me. It's almost like I wrote it myself, which I totally did. But those are just the highlights of, on my path to being a professional artist. And yes, I've had so many opportunities to work with famous people and do cool things in places that I never would have otherwise. So many that I've literally lost count. The parts that were left out of that glowing intro were the countless failures that I've had along the way. I didn't mention all of the rejected novel manuscripts that I submitted when I was trying to become the next great American novelist, and the time that I actually received 3 rejection letters on the same day. It didn't mention my failed marriage or being broke at almost 40 years old and finding myself in the aisle of a Walmart at 2 a.m. trying to figure out how many packs of ramen I could get for my last $5. Speaking of rejection, after I graduated from college, I was rejected from every single grad school I applied to. I had to spend a year living at my parents' house on 14th Street. Look, dating options in Hope are limited already, but when you're living with your parents as an adult, it's like taking your desirability as a potential partner and injecting it with bleach. During the pandemic, I've had my own moments of anxiety, panic, depression. And with so many of us now jobless and, without income, the question that keeps swirling around the drain is, what's going to happen next? And I've seen Contagion, and no one in that movie is lining up to buy art. Nearly all of us are exposed and vulnerable right now. And that's to say nothing of a mysterious disease with no known cure that seems to be killing with a wide range of indiscriminate indifference to human life. But virus is going to virus. But as the situation has evolved, I keep going back to one of my personal heroes, Viktor Frankl. Viktor Frankl was a Holocaust survivor. He was imprisoned in a concentration camp. His wife and father died in concentration camps. His mother and brother were murdered at Auschwitz. But Frankl survived. And he didn't just survive, he thrived. After the liberation of all concentration camps, he went on to found a new school of therapy, and he wrote one of the most influential books of the 20th century, Man's Search for Meaning. In that book, he wrote, "We who lived in concentration camps can remember the men who walked through the huts, comforting others, giving away their last piece of bread. They may have been few in number, but they offer sufficient proof that everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of human freedoms, to choose one's own attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way." So maybe it's fitting, seniors, that in these uncertain times, you're not given a graduation, but you are given one of life's most important lessons. We have so very little, if anything, that we can physically control. But the one thing that we can control is our own response, how we choose our own way. You will face many loves and losses after today, and honestly, I hope that you do. Because although the storms of failure and disappointment and loss, they may feel like that they batter us, and they do, but when they pass, they also leave behind the most beautiful people. The people who love deeply are those who have grieved and lost. These are the people who appreciate life the most. They are the ones who truly live. They are the ones who choose to be resilient and figure out how to move forward in spite of setbacks. And you're seeing that resilience right now in this very broadcast of your graduation. This is the product of your teachers, your principal, caring, making sure that you had something. They're doing their very best to do as much as they can right now. And as much as you dreamed of something different, well, this counts. I've centered my career around giving, and it's been the most rewarding thing that I've ever done. One of my goals for this year was to give back more to Hope. Believe it or not, this week I was supposed to have a solo show there with my art on exhibit, and later in the week I was scheduled to be there in front of you at our high school on stage in the auditorium, the same auditorium I delivered a smashing performance in my class's senior play. Still waiting on that Oscar nomination, BT Dubs. I was supposed to be there on that stage this week, painting live and delivering a full program, doing some fancy speed painting, delivering all kinds of motivational motivations to motivate you. And the week would have ended with me at Hempstead Hall with you, delivering a completely different graduation speech. Well, Those things didn't happen. They'll be rescheduled. But I still have as one of my goals this year is to create a work of art, a new painting that's a tribute to hope. So here's my promise to you, presuming that you're still one of the few people that hasn't skipped past this part to get to your own part of the video. To the class of 2020 and the faculty of Hope High, every single one of you will be receiving a print of that artwork that I create. We will figure out the details later this year. But for now, that's my gift to you, that it hopefully helps fill just a tiny scoop of whatever crater of loss you might be feeling at the end of this school year. And if not, then let this be another lesson. Buying someone's affection with gifts is always a solid move. And I'll be honest, when Hempstead County got its first reported case of coronavirus in late March, it got me shook. Because as much as I love St. Louis as my current home, I only have one hometown, and that's Hope. That's you. You guys are my home. You are my heart. Because as you know, hope is where the heart is.
Audriana Collins.
First and foremost, I want to thank God who's the head of my life. I want to thank Hope High School, faculty and staff. I want to thank my family and my friends. Most importantly, I want to thank my mom for everything she does. To the class of 2020, let's go even harder and strive for greatness.
Leslie Luna.
Just want to say thank you to my parents for all their love and support, my teachers for always pushing me to do better, classmates, thank you for all the memories and laugh. I wish you guys nothing but the best.
Daisy Aguilar. Brittany Alvarado Frere. Lawrence Adetunji. Evelyn Medina. Cheyenne Kimbrell. Maria Dominguez.
I want to say thank you to my classmates, my friends, my teachers, and most importantly, my parents. Thank you all for everything. Couldn't have done it without you.
Kathy Rogel. Joanna Dorantes. Ruby Lopez. DeTravanta Horton.
Thank you to my mother and family. Woo, Bobcats!
Madison Adams. Jesse Aguilar. Dwayne Allen. Luisa Zanza. Jose Baeza. Samantha Bailey.
Hi, Hope High. I just wanted to say congratulations to all the students that have graduated this year, including myself. It was a tough run for me. I'm pretty sure it was a tough run for a lot of other people, but at least we did.
Jennifer Balbuena. Damian Banuelos.
I just wanted to thank my family and friends, and I just want to congratulate my classmates and hope they succeed in life.
Miranda Bass.
I just wanted to say thank you to my huge family. You guys have always been so supportive, and I really appreciate it.
Jorge Batista Herrera. Darion Bishop. Deshaun Brown.
I I'd like to thank my parents for always guiding me throughout my ways, and I also want to thank one of my favorite teachers, Ms. Hobson, for always giving me just such great advice. Thank you all. Have a great day.
Brianna Carroll. Jesus Cervantes. Trent Charles. Brianna Cole. Elijah Cornelius. Jacqueline Cully. Genesis Sirtis. Jason Doherty. Mackenzie Davis. Tevion Davis. David Dominguez. Elijah Edwards. Ariel Felipe. David Flores. Rustin Allen Flowers. Liliana Frere. Pedro Frere. Israel Gallegos. Jesus Garcia. Jose Garcia. Gracie Gilbert.
Hi, I'm Gracie Gilbert. To my family, thank you for all the love and support. To the class of 2020, good luck and congratulations.
Lavon Glover. Aldo Gonzalez. George Gonzalez. Juan Gonzalez. Jacob Gunn. Paulina Gutierrez. Madison Hare. Jared Hamilton. Skylar Hawthorne.
Well, you guys, it's the end. Class of 2020, we made it. I love all my friends and my family that helped me through everything. See you later, you guys.
Telly Hayden. Maggie Haynes.
I want to say a special thank you to my family, my Christian family, and those who've always treated me like part of their family for your continued love, support, and encouragement.
Hunter Helms.
My name is Hunter Helms. I would like to say thank you to my parents for your love and support, and to all the coaches, teachers, and staff that encouraged me.
Mackay Henderson. Addison Heron. Malik Holyfield.
Malik Holyfield. I'd like to thank God, my family and friends, and my plans are to attend UACCH and hope to obtain my CDL.
Caitlin Hooker.
Hello, my name is Caitlin Hooker, and I would just like to say thank you to everyone who's been supporting me throughout these years, and congratulations to the class of 2020.
Akeem Hopkins.
Avian Horton.
Toby Huckabee, Daniel Huey, Ladarian Jacobs, Jordan James,
Jordan James, I'm part of class of 2020. Congratulations to my classmates.
Branika Jefferson, Josiana Johnson, Jordan Johnson,
Kayla Johnson,
Sammy Juarez, Kiana Kite, Corrine King, Dustin Loudermilk, Kentravis Lawson, Raji Lawson,
Alacia Lewis,
Christian Lewis, Autumn Lindsay, Jamarian Logan, Anai Luna, Michael McGee.
Hello, everyone. I would like to say congratulations to the class of 2020. I would like to say thank you to my parents, family, and friends. And to class of 2020, we made it. Thank you.
Ataya Manning, Carlos Marufo, Edgar Martinez, Giovanna Martinez, Brandon Maxfield, Margaret Mayberry, Renasia Miller, Tanasia Miller, Preston Moss, Shania Muldrew, Genesis Muldrow, Tomero Neighbors, Andrea Nava, Kenia Nava,
Jenny Navarrete,
Jerry Noble, Jessica Norman, Treshawn Ogden, Sydney Parrish, Jemiah Parker, Peyton Parker, Derek Patterson, Lance Patton, Elia Pearson, Jacob Pettit, Shiera Phillips. Daniela Pisa. Hazel Puente. Mayana Purifoy. Giovanni Randall. Sharday Reynolds.
Special shout out to my family and my friends. I couldn't have got this far without you guys. And the journey does not stop here. There's more to come. My nursing degree, I'm coming for you.
Quantivia Rhodes. Damian Richmond.
I would like to thank my family, my friends, and Hope High School staff, and I plan on attending Southern Arkansas University in Magnolia.
Trinity Rogers. Brittany Rowe. Timothy Rowe.
I'd like to say thank you, Hope High School, for all the memories. Thank you, Ms. Ivers, for believing in me. Thank you, family, for always being there and supporting me. And thank you, coaches, for always pushing me to be my very best. Once a Bobcat, always a Bobcat.
Omar Salazar. Jose Salgado. Brando Salinas.
My name is Brando Salinas. I would like to thank my family for always supporting me. I would like to give a special thanks to my dad for making me the person I am today. Los quiero mucho.
Danielle Short. Amia Thomas. La Barbara Thornton. O'Marion Tidwell. Christopher Torres. Emilio Tovar Trinidad. Johan Velasquez. Gia Ventura. Joisha Walker.
To thank God, Hope High School teacher and staff, my parents, my grandparents, and family. Thank you all for your conditional love and support. Congratulations to the class of 2020.
Kobe Watson. Ladarius Watson.
Ladarius Watson here. First, I want to congratulate all the seniors of 2020. I want to take this time to thank my mom, God, teachers, and coaches for helping me succeed in my high school journey.
Kenya Wesley. Alicia White. Sarah Willis. Jeffrey Woodbury. Cavante Young.
Will all the candidates for graduation please rise? Members of the board of the Hope Public Schools and members of the faculty, as principal of Hope High School, I hereby certify that these candidates have met the requirements established for our graduation set by the state of Arkansas and the Hope Public Schools, and are entitled to receive their diploma with all of the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereunto. By the authority of the board of the Hope Public Schools, and upon recommendation of the faculty, I declare you graduates of Hope High School.